Okay, make sure it's turned on for leads. And we're gonna do this again over and over until you get familiar with it, but go live on here. Okay, so we're live on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. And so you'll just hear me, just kind of watch me do what I do, so they're not all like, what is she doing the live? But I'll wave to everyone, I'll just kind of interact, right? And there's 2 people here, 1 person here. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are live in San Antonio, Texas. We are doing our first case of the day, our second case of the day with the gynecomastia, which is going to be, he's having the fat removed from the chest area. We are showing this on YouTube. If you guys want to hop over to our YouTube channel, you can visit the link in our bio, or you can go to YouTube and search at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery, where you could see the entire surgery happening with Dr. Phillips and Dr. Jeneby working on it. Otherwise, on TikTok, Instagram, you can ask us questions, talk to us, let us know anything you want to know about surgery, how to book a consultation, and get in here to get seen for the summer. So then you'll start getting questions. Hi, I'm 5'3", 135 pounds. Do I qualify for a skinny BBL?
Yes, that's skinny.
So JMJ, Dr. Jeneby says yes, that is skinny. So then we'll try to take the fat from wherever we can to give you that shape you want. You're just obviously not going to be able to have like a huge butt, but it's going to be, you're going to have more fat in there, more shapely than you currently are. So we have 1 on YouTube, 3 on TikTok, and then 2 on Instagram right now. Sometimes, and I just wave just to going. Sometimes this will jump up to like the hundreds, and sometimes we haven't really even figured out what exact time and date, because it's so random. Like it could be the same time next week and they'll have like 100 people on it, you know? But I'll just talk to the people, answer their questions, and then basically the goal is to like get them to commit, right? So we're documenting everything for internet purposes to have things continue to build them online, but the goal is to have these people interested in it. Okay. So that's how we'll answer the questions, and then I'll if you guys, so you go business, leads, and then you can pin this form on there. Every so often it lets you pin it. It's like every 5 minutes or so it lets you do it. If you guys notice, I just pinned to the screen a form you can fill out if you're interested in booking a consultation or learning more about our pricing. You can fill out that form and our team will get back with you. But you see how that's going to be awkward in the beginning, right? You're like, hi, you know. And sometimes I'll start calling people by name. Hi, Angela. Hi, Bethany. Good morning. Happy Tuesday. Those sorts of things. Sometimes you get a lot of questions, and sometimes you don't get any. So I'll say things like, where's everyone from? Like, where's everyone watching from? And things to kind of get them to engage. Okay. Are you good with watching? Yes. You're like, I haven't seen it yet. And on YouTube, since we can show everything, John's going to stand there. But if I can get in close, you can zoom in, because people are wanting to see it, you know. So I'll zoom in. This is Dr. Phillips. Did you meet Dr. Phillips yet? No, right? No.
So are they doing the same thing on both sides?
Yeah, so they're doing lipo on both sides. So liposuction, they're just that machine takes out the fat. And sometimes the guys will get, so he's also, you can read the board, and you'll learn the terms. Gynecomastia, so he's having the fat removed from his chest, but he's also doing lipo to the axillas, which is this right here. So he's having extra fat removed right here. Oh, okay. And then Renuvion is a device that's going to help once that fat's taken out. There's a little extra skin, right? Because it's like nothing's there anymore all of a sudden. So Renuvion will help tighten up the skin there instead. So
what is that? Like, is that like a chemical? Is that like
no, it's actually he's doing it right now. So that thing that Dr. Phillips has, it goes in the same incisions as the vaser, the lipo.
No. Good.
And and it gets really hot. And is it kind of like, it makes like an adhesive almost, right? Like it sucks it together, or how does that work?
It's plasma, which is the fourth state of matter, helium, and RF.
Oh, there you go. I didn't know
200
that.
degrees Fahrenheit.
I asked last time, how hot does it get on the live? And they were like, really hot. But you gave me an actual answer.
Yeah, 200 degrees Fahrenheit, or between 46 and 48 degrees Celsius.
So what they'll do is they'll make the incisions to get the lipo, to get the fat, and then they'll put that in the same incisions after to make the skin tighter. So a lot of times I'll say, this case today, guys, we're doing gynecomastia, and we're also doing some additional lipo, and then we're using the Renuvion, which Renuvion is a really common add-on here whenever we do lipo. It's going to help. It's a device that heats up and makes the skin tighter after they get that loose skin from the fat being removed. Very, very common add-on. I would say 7 in 10 people probably add Renuvion to their lipo.
Cut it out.
We are having specials on lipo this month. We're having specials on Renuvion add-ons, so feel free to fill out the form. See, it's not letting me do it right now. Feel free to fill out the form in the bottom left corner. I'll show you on our end. The bottom left corner, and you can fill out the form and learn about our specials. We have financing options, in-house financing, third-party lenders. We have a ton of options for financing. We also offer cash discounts. I know it's tax refund time, so getting those cash discounts is big right now. Feel free to ask any questions you guys have. Thank you for the follow, Rita. So just engaging with them like you said. Some people, like the last guy we had was, he was good at answering the questions, but he didn't talk as much as I do. So I talk a lot on here. Okay. And he likes that. So I'll just, again, like, it's not difficult, it's just making sure you're answering the questions, waving at them, just Tam, a skinny BBL is going to be a BBL, but the patient might have a little less fat, so it's not going to have as significant as results, as big as a booty if that people might want, but we're going to be pulling from more areas. Doc, where are some areas that you pull from for the skinny BBLs?
The standard 360, which is truncal and posterior back.
Okay, front and the back.
And then you can add your arms, medial thighs.
So we can take the fat from the front and the back.
Your whole leg, it's called a 360
Oh, I
thigh
didn't know
as
that.
well. Depends on how much fat you have. I mean,
And then if we have that pesky fat that's back here, we can take from there. You can, oh, sorry guys. We can take from the, from your thigh area.
mood music going.
Yeah, sorry. Put on some Barry White.
Yep. That's Hernandez and I's favorite.
Wow. And so that's, Tam, that is what the BBL, the skinny BBL is going to be. Just for a patient who's thinner, needs fat drawn from more, taken from more areas. Thank you for the follow, Tam. And thank you for the follow, Bigfoot Gus Mom. Sometimes I won't say their name because, or if I don't know
So, Doc, I
how to
took
pronounce it, I'll
about
just say thank you for the follow.
75 on the right.
So I see some of you on
It's
YouTube
like
here.
100 on the left.
Thank you for the follow. You guys, we are showing this on YouTube. So if you want to watch the surgery happening instead of our faces or the doctor's faces, you can go to our YouTube channel. The link is in our bio, or you can go to YouTube and search at Dr. Jeneby Plastic Surgery, and you can watch the surgery happening now. Dr. Jeneby is working on the light. What is he doing? Lipo on the other side? Or can't see what he's doing. And then Dr. Phillips is stitching up. So it's team effort here. A lot of people are actually interested in watching on YouTube, so. And sometimes the patients will say yes to YouTube because they want to see it after, like they want to go back and watch it. Okay. Which I don't know if I would do that for you, but I might. I don't know.
How you doing, McKenna?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Good. Did you get some coffee or any kind of something to eat?
I did.
Awesome. Gonna bury you well on these.
Oh, thank you.
Is that what you have coffee in there? In the
What was that?
in your tumbler? You have
Oh
coffee?
no, that's my water.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, you're healthy. That's good. I need to drink more water. Okay, and then sometimes I'll just do this, and it likes the live, and it increases, like it tells more people about it.
Yeah. So how long does this surgery usually take? Like,
This one is fast because they're just doing the lipo to the one area, and then they did renew beyond, which is quick. There's also 2 doctors in this one, which if it's one, it takes longer because he has to do both sides, but they can kind of double team it on this one.
Okay.
So gynecomastias, breast augmentations, and breast lifts are relatively quick as well. The ones that are going to be longer are like the lipo 360, where they are doing lipo on the entire body basically, and then they have to take them out and flip them over so they can do lipo on the other side. Those are longer. Then your facial surgeries are a little bit come in between, almost rhinoplasties and facelifts there, but these are quick. So when we have these, we try to get in. Like I was going to show you how to do something else, and I was like, oh no, wait, we need to get in there and get it. So more or less, this will be, with these two, it's less than an hour probably.
Okay. And so it's more common to see like 2 surgeons operating than one.
He helps him, Dr. Phillips helps him a lot. He also has his own cases too, but he helps Dr. Jeneby a lot in their cases. You'll kind of learn the different doctors and what they like. Dr. Barlow, he takes, he's a little bit longer on the surgeries. He takes more time to coordinate how to. They're all, he's been operating a lot longer, so they're faster. He's faster, but you'll see. It's kind of like you have to learn, you have to see how they move to do it. Okay. Now, if there's a 3-4 hour surgery, we don't stay in there a couple times, because first of all, it'll die off a lot of times, but we'll go in for, 30 minutes to an hour, and then we'll take a break, and then we'll come back in to get it going again.
Okay.
So you never have to stay here for like 4 hours.
Okay.
Mari, we are in the Stone Oak location in San Antonio, Texas. And if I'm talking to them or answering someone else's question, I'll always just go back through and make sure no one else asks something.
Okay.
Yes, of course. We are having a bunch of specials right now for the month of May, so be sure to check them out. And then if you want to get in contact with us, you can fill out the form that's pinned to the screen or in the bottom left corner. I'll show you what it looks like from the viewer side. So when I'm saying that, you're not like, there's like a little button in the bottom that says get a quote or something like that on their side instead of hosts. This is something else for them. And if you click on this and it says unpinned, then that means it's still pinned on their side to see.
Okay.
So when I say that, you're like, she's imagining things, but they can see it on their side.
So what about so this is TikTok. What about Instagram?
TikTok, we get the most leads from TikTok. Instagram, a lot of times they'll either comment and ask for more information, or they will, there's the option to message us, or they can click on all the bios. There is a link. So I always send people, your roll's gonna look like this, your camera roll, by the way, on these phones. So this is Dr. Corninghouse, for example. He has this here, this link, and they can do all kinds of things on here. So get a quote, schedule a consult. I don't know why there's 2, but I don't want to mess with it. Pricing estimator, before and after photos. There's all kinds of stuff they can look at. But I always send people, hey, you can book through the link in our bio, or get a consult through the link in our bio, or you can shoot us a message. Either way, we check both. So.
And he got married twice.
Viviana, let me ask Dr. Jeneby. They're chatting right now. Give me a second.
When I knew him, he went through 2. He's like, well,
She's so pretty.
he just was waiting for too many boards. I mean, it takes a lot of your time to be.
And then that's our anesthesiologist behind. We have an anesthesiologist watching the whole time.
Okay.
We have a question.
You gotta leave, and I went here, and they're like, you said you went there. Okay.
So we have a question. Recently had a neck lift platysma, one side beautiful, other side not. Revision without going under? Question mark.
Revision neck lifts are hard because they're scarred. It can be done. It's a longer process, and the pain may be more, may feel a little bit more. But just go under. We have such good anesthesia. It's not gonna make a difference. All right, we got 30 seconds. Tell them our deals.
Okay.
People
So.
book today, they get 40% off.
Oh.
But they have to
Okay.
book and pay today.
So Dr. Jeneby just said that if you guys book and pay today from our live viewers, it is 40% off of our surgeries. So, but you have to book and pay today. So please call us, shoot us a message in or fill out the form in the link in our bio or on this pinned on the screen. And be sure to check out our May specials. We have May specials for breasts, super mommy makeovers, really everything. We have tummy tuck specials, lipo specials, etc. So. We will be back with our next case, which is going to be a BBL. So stay tuned. And then you just exit. And now.
You have all my